Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler had a combined 5-4 record in Game 7s entering Sunday's Game 7, and that experience level helped the Warriors beat the Rockets by double digits. The Dubs blew it open in the fourth quarter, going up by as many as 20. The Warriors were missing Gary Payton II, who was out with an illness. Steve Kerr started Curry, Podziemski, Hield, Butler, and Green, opting to stick with Buddy after he dropped 0 points in Game 6. Kerr's decision-making in terms of the starting lineup and how he's constantly switched it up over the last few games has been a hot-button topic for Warrior fans, as the changes he'd made have been controversial. That said, the decision to start Hield in Game 7 ended up paying off in big-time fashion, as Buddy posted a game-high 33 points, which included making 9 of his 11 three-point shots. Stephen Curry and Jimmy Butler combined for 42, and both nearly posted triple-doubles, while Draymond Green was potentially the MVP in this one, given how good his defense was, mixed with the fact that he dropped 16, 6, 5, 2, and 1 while being a game-high plus 18. Kevon Looney only had 3 points and 4 boards in 11 minutes, but how he defended Şengün in spurts was exceptional. Draymond Green scored the Warriors' first 2 baskets, and while it's not shown, Pods hit a triple after a jab step. Then Hield broke out in transition. This made it a 10-4 Warrior start. With the game tied at 13, Jimmy Butler hit a bailout triple from the corner, a huge shot to end a long drought for the Dubs. Curry hit Hield with an incredible no-look overhead pass to set up a Buddy triple. To beat the first quarter buzzer, Hield pulled up from the Toyota Center logo for a ridiculous deep-range bomb. Butler-Hield pick-and-roll leads to Hield receiving and isolating Jabari Smith Jr., stepping back and fading away off one leg. Jimmy and Steph were both open on this cut to the basket, but Draymond found Butler for the finish. Jimmy getting past Smith Jr. leads to Dillon Brooks helping and Hield being left open for the retrieve and release. Steph getting double-teamed leads to him outletting to Looney and Kevon intelligently taking it all the way downhill. Butler got the first step on Tari Eason and pulled up from his spot. Hield handed off to Green, partially screened for him, allowing Green to get all the way inside to his left. Here, Pods is the roller in this 1-2 PNR, leading to Brandon getting a wide-open floater. This time the Rockets leave Hield open, and a nice overhead swing from Draymond sets him up, and this 3 from the rolling Hield barely touched the net. Staying hot, Curry found Hield in semi-transition. Near the end of the half, Curry veered off this screen from Green to finally get on the board, but a key shot nonetheless. Pods was hooked up in transition by Curry on this play, and Brandon took it in for the two-handed hammer on what should have been an and one. Great take. Taking advantage of Şengün on him, Brandon continued his solid start to the half by pulling up on the baseline for a nifty high arc and J. After Amin Thompson reached in to no avail, Curry finally got a one-on-one matchup and cooked Tari Eason. Looney handing off to Curry leads to Curry driving hard, then shifting around for an unbelievable reverse finish. Steph can't get single coverage on this play, but after he's doubled, watch how the Warriors beautifully swing it around the perimeter, which leads to Jimmy Butler draining a triple. Here, it's Curry setting a flare screen for Green, which gets Draymond open before Jimmy sets him up. On an island with Jabari Smith Jr., Curry hits him with 3 straight tweens before transitioning into a momentum cross right to get past him and bursting his way through the gap of Şengün to the cup. Amin Thompson was hurt on this play, so Curry attacks him in a rare one-on-one and hits him with an in-and-out before transitioning to the step back. From the corner, Draymond found Curry, who muscled his way inside before finishing with finesse. Yet another fourth quarter bucket for Chef. Out of another double team, it's Curry finding Green, who notices the defense collapsed and spots Hield. Continuing a fourth quarter masterclass, this time it's Stephen dribbling around an early double from Adams and Van Vliet and smoothly getting to his left. In semi-transition, Butler beat Houston to the punch by flying in for the key deuce right here. Jimmy Curry pick and roll sees Butler isolate Jalen Green and take the youngin to school with a nasty fader. Speaking of isolating Jalen Green, Stephen did just that right here, as he transitioned into a patented pull-up from well beyond the arc in traffic. This win was personal for Golden State, given 5-time NBA championship-winning head coach Greg Popovich reportedly called Rockets coach Ime Udoka to discuss X's and O's before Game 6. Additionally, Alperen Şengün said before Game 7, "I don't think they've beaten us this series. We beat ourselves, missing free throws and easy shots. When we're locked in, we're locked in. We have all the talent in the world. There's no reason for us to lose this game." The Warriors beat the Rockets in 2015, 2016, 2018, and 2019 in playoff series. The Rockets went through an entire rebuild, and and Stephen Curry was still there to eliminate them in the first round. Steph Curry had this moment with his son directly after losing Game 6, and clearly the boy Cannon was upset about the L. Every Warrior fan was Cannon in that moment, to be honest, but based off how Curry played, he wasn't going to upset his son again. Steve Kerr was really good in this one, as like I suggested in my last video, Kerr played Looney and Draymond simultaneously to match the Rockets' size. This lineup with Loondog and Dre was put out there to start the fourth quarter, and the Warriors took over the game in that span. Meanwhile, Curry led the Warriors in rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks, as Stephen's defense was exceptional, as he was extremely pesky on the ball. Really, Curry was great defensively all series. The Warriors survived an extremely physical series against the Rockets, and that's what championship teams do. Finally, the Warriors were able to bust the Ime Udoka zone, and they did it with lethal shot making. Let me know how you think the Warriors match up with the Timberwolves down below, as I'm sure we'll talk about that on this channel over the next 24 hours or so. This was your boy DFlow, and I'll see you next video.
Hey, buddy, go! Jimmy Butler, everybody! Buddy! Go! Jimmy Butler! Fuck today! Jimmy Butler! Andy Watson?
Buddy!
Not Robert Owen. Alfred. His name is Butler.
Can you put it?
What can you say about Buddy's performance tonight?
Yeah, Jimmy.
Buddy gets paid a lot of money to play at a high level. Buddy was Buddy tonight. Good for you, Buddy. Good for you. No, Buddy was huge. But we know the type of basketball player that he is, and he's a tough cover for sure whenever he's making shots. But he made so many right plays on the defensive side of the ball, getting the ball where it needed to go. Buddy was really big for us.
Draymond set the tone last night at the team meeting. Basically, he owned up to losing his poise in Game 6, and I agreed with him. I thought the flagrant foul 4 minutes into the game was a tone setter, and he knew it. And so he talked to the group last night and said, "I got to be poised, and I have to be better, and we're going to come in here tomorrow and get it done." And I think his emotional stability tonight, just his poise from the start, I thought it set a great tone.
Hey, fellas, what does that say about this team on the road?
Surprise, baby! Surprise! Surprise!